Hey guys, I'm back again. Before I move on to this week's topic, I would like to thank all those who have subscribed, shared, and liked my videos, and also have taken time to watch all my videos. I would like to clarify one question that everyone has commonly asked. Why did I start a YouTube channel? This is because I've been inspired by some YouTubers to start a YouTube channel, and making videos is a very interesting process, and I really love what I am doing. Today's topic is related to what I just shared just now, passion. 5 jobs that could have been popular in Singapore if people followed by their passion. Passion versus pragmatism. Most of us have different passions, but since Singapore is a very pragmatic society regarding our career choices, most of us may choose jobs that may ensure us a stable income, but these jobs may not always be our passions. Most of us may not follow our passions because following our passions may be a riskier option, but we may prefer to choose the safer option. Therefore, today we will examine the 5 different jobs that have been prominent today if everyone followed their passions. I need 1/3 cup butter, 1/4 cup sugar, 3 eggs, and 2 teaspoons of vanilla to make a cheesecake. The first job I'm going to talk today is being a chef. Many Singaporeans do love their food, and a lot of us can become great food critics that most of us can compare restaurants ranging from sushis to burgers. Some of us can become our own chefs that we can cook food such as scrambled eggs or baking brownies. However, not all these chefs can become a Gordon Ramsay. Singapore is so fast-paced and everyone is switching from fine dining to fast food, so there is a decline in the number of chefs. A lot of us do know how difficult and long it takes to reach the level of those world-renowned chefs and avoid this industry, even though a lot of us have interest in cooking. Number 2, an artist. A lot of people do participate in art activities such as painting or Chinese calligraphy, or take up music lessons in piano and violin and many more. This is evident in the high participation rates in art and music competition and high prevalence in art and music CCAs in their respective schools. A lot of these people are really talented in art and music, and they also do enjoy art and music. A lot of people believe that there is no practical value of art and see no tangible benefits that art can bring to mankind. Singapore is trying very hard to promote arts, but the lack of societal support and job opportunities that can earn high income kills these talents, and only if people followed by passion, this would be a very popular job. Number 3, a sportsman. Premier League, La Liga, and NBA are famous leagues among Singaporeans, and many of these die-hard fans like me do stay up to watch their favourite club's matches live. And these sports run in the blood of these people as they try to play these sports every day or train to excel in these sports. Ultimately, our local leagues like S-League does lack funding or investment where we don't have 515k per week wages like those of Neymar, and international competitions only happen once every few years, so many can't rely on sports to make a living and have to resort to other industries. But if by passion alone, many would have considered a career in sports and excelled. Number 4, volunteers. The word volunteers already means that these people help others without expecting anything in return. Most volunteers, not the fake ones, actually do show love and happiness when they serve others, especially the underprivileged or the needy. However, it is really hard to become a Mother Teresa today, where one just becomes a full-time volunteer without earning much due to the high cost of living. While people want to help others without getting back any benefits, they will also want to cope with the expenses. So literally, there are not many actual full-time volunteers in Singapore. Number 5, photography. A lot of people do like taking photos, especially step ones, making their Insta and Flickr accounts more aesthetic. While it really requires a lot of creativity and skills to take good photos, photos today can be easily stolen or plagiarized due to the vast amount of photos from the internet, and this really threatens the photography industry, with online filters all coming in to replace the photographer's skills. Pragmatic people just don't want to see their efforts being wasted, but if passion has won, this would be a booming industry.
I would like to clarify that I'm not discriminating against any jobs or industries. And the five industries that I've spoken earlier are actually thriving very well with many professionals inside those five industries. Singapore is largely driven by pragmatism, and there is nothing wrong with being pragmatic. However, if people in our country are driven by passion rather than pragmatism, our country would totally be very different. But for those going to choose their jobs in the future, it ultimately depends on you, which value you want to prioritize more in your life. Finally, I have only one last thing to say. Love your job that you're going to do in your future, because you're spending half your life working, and if you don't really love your job, you're literally wasting half of your life. That's it for today, and I'll be back with new content next week. Like, share, subscribe, and see ya!